All right, even as Sanjay Singh is currently being grilled by the Enforcement Directorate, he's in 5-day custody. We see his close aides, Sarvesh, has been summoned by the Enforcement Directorate. He's currently being grilled on suspicion that he has taken 1 crore rupees on behalf of Sanjay Singh. Another close aide of Sanjay Singh is Vivek Tyagi. He's also been summoned as suspicion is that they have acted as agents to collect the money on behalf of Sanjay Singh. As the news now tightens around Sanjay Singh, we're seeing his close aides being summoned by the Enforcement Directorate. Sanjay Singh is now in 5-day ED custody. His two close aides, one Vivek Tyagi, the other Sarvesh, both of them being grilled by the Enforcement Directorate on suspicion that they've acted as agents to collect money on behalf of Sanjay Singh. This is the ED grilling Sanjay Singh, the Aam Aadmi Party Rajya Sabha MP, in the Delhi liquor policy case. They suspect that Sanjay Singh could have received proceeds of the crime. There is a statement given by the approver, Dinesh Arora himself, claiming that he's given money to Sanjay Singh in the presence of Chief Minister Kejriwal. This case only getting murkier. Amit Bharadwaj joining us for more on that. Amit, go on. Two of the closest aides of Sanjay Singh, Sarvesh and Tyagi, Vivek Tyagi, both of them being summoned by the Enforcement Directorate. Suspicion is that one of the close aides, Sarvesh, has taken 1 crore rupees on behalf of Sanjay Singh, and this is a trail that the ED has found.
Right, Nabila, yesterday in the Rajya court, the Enforcement Directorate told the court that one employee of Dinesh Arora, who the agency does not want to name right now, has given a statement to the ED that he had handed over 1 crore rupees each on 2 instances to Sarvesh Mishra at Sanjay Singh's residence, and this money was given in cash. So that's the one big claim coming from Dinesh Arora's unknown employee who has given his statement to the Enforcement Directorate. Number one. Number two, the claim is that this particular employee had also taken further 1 crore rupees from Indo Spirit in this connection. There's an unsigned MOU in this regard as well, in which Sarvesh Mishra's name features as well. But these are all claims, Nabila, we must have to understand now, because remember the Supreme Court hearing in the Manish Sisodia bail case as well. There the Supreme Court has very clearly spoken as to how the hearsay itself cannot be taken into large consideration to keep someone behind the bars. You have to find the proceeds of crime. You have to establish the money trail. And all those matter has now become even more serious because, there are allegations against Mr. Sanjay Singh, who's the close aide of Arvind Kejriwal, important leader of Aam Aadmi Party, and as well as important strategist for India bloc right now. He has been taken by ED into 5 days of custody. The Rajya court had given his custody to ED till 10th of October. Now, if ED wants to keep him behind the bars for longer period of time, the ED will have to have those charges even more concrete. It will have to build a watertight case. And, for that, proceeds of crime is something which becomes even more important. So, be it Sarvesh Mishra, Vivek Tyagi, who is personal staff of Sanjay Singh, or Mr. Sanjay Singh itself, for all this now, proceeds of crime has become a very important chain to take this case forward. Now, what will happen today at the Enforcement Directorate, Nabila? I'll request Satyendar to show you the visuals behind me as well. The Enforcement Directorate office is right behind me, where Sarvesh Mishra has gone just a few moments back, and he will be questioned by the Enforcement Directorate in regards to the claim or statement which has been given by Dinesh Arora's employee, that whether the money was handed over to him, what was the exact money that he had received in cash, where did this money go, what was the utility use of this money, and whether this money further leads to Sanjay Singh or Aam Aadmi Party's other leaders, other officials. So, Sarvesh Mishra will be grilled around those questions, because remember, that is the only way you can find out proceeds of crime, if at all, the money trail, if at all. And Vivek Tyagi will be probed on similar lines as well. And after this, there's a possibility that Sarvesh Mishra, Vivek Tyagi could be confronted with Sanjay Singh, because if there's any inconsistency, that becomes further ground for the Enforcement Directorate to take Sanjay Singh's custody for a longer time, or keep on grilling him, because that will create a scope for the probe, and the trouble for Sanjay Singh will mount. But the most important point out here is that the Enforcement Directorate in this particular case now will have to establish a clear-cut money trail. The proceeds of crime needs to be established, because even in Manish Sisodia's case, it's been months and months, and the question of proceeds of crime, the money trail is still under the scanner. There's a big question mark still hanging around, and this is something the Supreme Court has also asked the Enforcement Directorate yesterday as to how, even after so many months, there's nothing to prove, show at least so far that money went to Manish Sisodia, that Manish Sisodia himself received the money proceeds of crime. So in this particular case as well, Nabila, the most important chain now is whether the Enforcement Directorate is able to establish the money trail, the proceeds of crime, whether there are concrete evidence or not. So clearly Sarvesh Mishra will be asked around as to whether he received money, where did that money go, where was it used, did he give it to Sanjay Singh?